While the coronavirus outbreak has now spiraled into a global health emergency, it may have occurred to you why the disease is named as such. A new disease is essentially caused by an organism, and we are essentially naming an organism, and that involves selecting carefully considered words and/or numbers. First of all, the corona in coronavirus, if you have been wondering, refers to the crown-shaped spikes found in coronaviruses, which is a broad group of viruses. The MERS and SARS also belong to this group. While we have been referring to the coronavirus sometimes as the China coronavirus, that is not the best practice. Earlier, diseases would be named after their place of origin, sometimes erroneously so. The disease would become geographically tied to the area even if it spread to other places, and would thus create a sense of stigma attached to that place. For example, the Spanish flu, the Crimean Congo hemorrhagic fever, Lyme for the town in Connecticut, Ebola for a nearby river. No one likes being associated with the disease, so the World Health Organization now tries to keep the names standard and clear of geographical cultural references or any association with people or animals. Best practices encourage names that describe symptoms such as respiratory, spongiform, deficiency, groups affected like juvenile, pediatric, maternal, time course, acute or transient, severity, seasonality like winter or summer, and even arbitrary identifiers like alpha, beta, A, B, 1, 2, etc. But this could result in an extremely wordy name, and that's when we abbreviate them to acronyms like SARS, which stands for Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome. The placeholder name for the latest coronavirus outbreak is 2019 nCoV. 2019 for the year of outbreak and N for novel, while CoV stands for coronavirus. Though this may not be very accurate since the effects of coronavirus are being felt into 2020, even if it was detected first in 2019. So next time you think what's in a name for a virus, you know a lot is at stake, and there is an entire scientific body on taxonomy working to give it an identity.